Well, no, we're almost ready to go.
It'll be fine. If we run into a little bit of the game, that's fine too.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Just need the mic to work.
Oh, Tim's here. Holy shit. I think it's back with the mic.
We can run into the third quarter a little bit. We'll get 'em on. You know, maybe the mic. I was thinking like other than this.
What? I know they did one.
But I think it is that because it was going green.
Yeah. We can do it during That's my coach in high school.
I guarantee you back it's got a little bit.
You were right. You were right.
Just pass it down. No, you have to leave it up. It'll cut over.
I'm still got to see if the microphone works.
Yeah, that's true. You don't think it will? Oh, it's just upset. Well, people are watching, so they're watching something. Let's hope so. That's green.
It's not red. That's better.
Thank you, sir.
All right, there we go.
Oh, okay. Now we're gonna do our halftime Q&A. Yep, 1 second. Halftime Q&A with Running with the Wolves podcast. They're going to first give us a little bit of first half analysis, and then we're going to dive into about 3 to 5 questions that was put on their Facebook page, and then they will pick the best question for a $25 gift card. This is Gabe. This is Chris, Running with the Wolves podcast. Why don't you first tell everybody a little bit about your podcast and then dive into the first half analysis.
All right, we are the Running with the Wolves podcast. We're on the Believe Sports Network. Thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight. We post new podcasts basically every week or sometimes twice a week as well. We go into in-depth analysis. We do interviews. We're basically everything that you need to know about the Wolves. That's what we're going to do. So, Chris, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, just basically just guys getting together and talking about sports, just various opinions. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, but just shooting the word, whatever we got.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I've liked about this first half and what I've been seeing a lot lately is Slow-Mo has been fantastic. Now, he's really one of the only guys on the team that can go out and get his own shot, which is great to see. We've been super negative on him on the podcast, but lately he's been great.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. What I've really noticed is just ball movement in general. I mean, it seems like the ball's not as sticky as it was when Cat's around, or not even just Cat, just generally we're moving the ball better right now. One thing that I've noticed is since the Cat and Rudy connection isn't happening right now, Anthony Edwards seems to be stepping up and finding Rudy a lot more often and having more trust in him on the rolls. So that's something that can extend more in the playoffs. Jaden getting to the cup, I like to see that. We've been hard on Jaden. He's been getting to the cup. These are the types of things that I just want to see incremental wins so that we can push it into playoff success.
Perfect.
All right, sir.
Okay, first question comes to you from Jared Good. Realistically, can the Wolves get to the top seed in the West? And should we take a 9-seeded Lakers team as serious as the media does?
Well, I'll start with that one. If LeBron is on the team, I fear that team because LeBron James has a track record of success. I mean, I think with him and AD, they're about 50 games over 500 since the two have been on the team. But what's something interesting, D'Angelo Russell, I don't think is that important to their success. When he scores 20 points in a game, they're only about a 500. So I think we should, I don't think we should fear them, but I think we should respect them. I think we can beat them.
Yeah, I mean, the West is wide open. I would say I would rather not see the Lakers. A motivated D'Angelo Russell is just another role player that can give himself in. And that means that they're playing fairly successful because they gotta be playing pretty good to even hold down that 9 seed right now. So, I'd rather not see them.
All right, next question is from Blake, and it is, who do you want the Wolves to play in the first round of the playoffs? Who do you want us to play?
Well, honestly, I want to see the Kings. I think that would be a great first-round series. I could honestly go 7. And those are two hungry franchises that want to win. Think about how bad the Wolves and Kings have been over the past 15 years. You put those two together, we got Nas Reed versus Light in the Beam. I mean, that's going to be one hell of a series. Plus, Kevin Huerter's out as well, so that'll help.
Yeah, I mean, the Kings are the obvious choice. I'd rather go with them. To think of a second choice, I mean, I'd like to see OKC, to be honest with you. I know that's not going to be the matchup, but there's teams that match up well. And I think we can fight with anybody if we play well. It's just if we move the ball, then Cat can come back and give us a consistent 15 to 18 points. I'm not worried about anybody.
Perfect. And actually, that was a question that was brought up in our last podcast that dropped on Monday with Thirsty Pups. We dove in a little deeper into the first-round matchups. All right, next question from Mike Bizzles Bush. Says, should the Wolves draft Bronny James?
Yeah, absolutely, because you get him with probably the 60th pick in the draft. I mean, if you can tell me 1 or 2 years of LeBron and you waste one pick on a guy that might not ever play, who cares? Second-round picks rarely ever play. I know we got one in this game of Nikola Jokic, who is the MVP, but how often does that happen?
Yeah, I mean, if intel is right that LeBron James is coming, we're gonna have like the 4th pick in the 2nd round, and I would 100% draft LeBron James.
Perfect. And then the last question of the day is, and we're going to set up a Venmo account later to help out with A-Rod and Lori. But who should win the ownership battle? What's your guys' thoughts?
If A-Rod and Mark Lori are serious in not moving the Wolves to Las Vegas or Seattle, then I want Glenn Taylor to get his ass out here. Yeah. Fuck Glenn Taylor.
As the opposite opinion, I would stick with the guy who's kept the franchise here for 30 years and has, I feel like, has the money to keep it moving further. I don't trust what's going on with Mark Lori and A-Rod situation.
Perfect. Alrighty, once again, thank you to the Running with the Wolves podcast, Gabe and Chris, for coming out. Thank you again to the Boy Lights Pod for coming out. Also, there are discounts on Michelob Ultra as well as Stillies. When you order your Stilly, whether it's through Madison or Natalie or Timmy at the bar, let them know you're getting the Stilly special. And we're going to have a really fun second half as it's already underway. Thank you again.
Thanks, guys.
We'll do 3rd quarter trivia at the end of the 3rd quarter for another gift card. Thank you.
There we go.